and in this video I'm going to discuss how you could unlock Mauritius on an African nationality, which can happen in 30 days, right? You can pair the two things together, strike the nationality, and then target this all-important country of Mauritius. I'm going to discuss that in this very same video towards the second half. But before that, don't up Mauritius, keep it clean. A lot of people are particularly interested in an expat friendly country, and the reason why I am talking about Mauritius in this video is because there are three advantages. One, the residency is available, right? So you can actually strike a direct permanent residency in Mauritius. That option is there. The second big advantage with this territory is that the immigration is super friendly. It's fast. Going in and out of the country is easy. The border guards, the officials are very welcoming. They're there to give you a nice time, right? They're not there to make your life harder to enter. So when you're looking for a friendly, laid-back trip to some country that's away, far away from all the madness, then Mauritius has a very friendly attitude towards outsiders, especially the immigration officers are really nice. The third and the most important advantage that I particularly see is that it speaks English. A lot of rookie expats who have just started off on this journey, they talk about countries, but they don't realize that they don't speak the local language. So yes, you can get a residency. Yes, you can go that. This is not like tourism, right? Where you go there, you don't like it, you come back, you never go back. This is a residency. You're putting in all the efforts and putting together the package, the documentation and everything for a reason. You want to use it more than once. You're just not trying to be a tourist every now and then. You want to have some physical presence in the country, or let's not call it physical presence, some logical ties or some attachment to that country. Maybe you want to pick up citizenship in future from that country. So you need to know the local language. That's going to enhance your experience or optimize your experience in that country. And Mauritius, there's very high level of proficiency. And when I say don't up Mauritius, what I mean is keep it clean, keep it African. It is African. So you have a couple of choices, right? Either you can expose that to your Plan A nationalities. Let's say you have a bunch of passports from Plan A countries. Let's say you're a dual American Italian or a dual Canadian German or whatever the case might be. When you're getting Mauritius, you want to get this on an African nationality, a Plan C nationality or a Plan B nationality. Before we get to that 30-day magical nationality and how this can be paired or how this can be combined together, let's first discuss the residency options in Mauritius, a friendly country, beautiful country, laid-back country, chilled out country. It has all the things that you're looking for from a classic Plan B residency. Now, can you strike a citizenship by exception? Well, if you look at the Mauritian constitution, there's a fast track route by purchasing real estate, although in practice they don't honor those amounts, right? Those amounts have gone up. So you got to really be smart and sensible with this. And this is where you want to direct contact with immigration. Our person directly walks into immigration and gets all the clarification real time, right? So you want something like that. And let's say you are convinced on the Mauritian option, you want to get this residency, you want to strike a permanent residency for you and your family. Yes, dependents can be included on the Mauritian option. You can always click the link, book a call. We can either get you Mauritius or we can get the other option that I'm going to talk in a second over here. And I'm going to discuss how we can combine the two and have this as a portfolio item, not just for yourself but also for your family. But let's get back to Mauritius. Let's deep dive a little bit in this. So the two options for Mauritius are either you do a direct permanent residency or you do a normal residency. And if they don't classify the normal one as permanent or temporary, it is a residency, and it's a flexible residency with no physical presence required. You can strike this, and then you do that by opening a business bank account. Our company does it all. They go and walk into immigration, they open the account for you, so you sit back and contribute to the process and get your business account and your residency all done. That's the residency part of it. Can citizenship by exception be awarded in Mauritius? There is technically a chance, right? Someone can literally walk in and make the case for you. However, the thresholds or the amounts are not going to be 100K or 150K. You got to have a sensible amount of investment that you're planning in Mauritius. and anything could be possible. Again, while I'm discussing all these things, none of this is immigration, legal, finance, or tax advice. When you call in, we can discuss this, and obviously if you're interested, always consult with our attorney, get these things clarified. You can consult your own attorney, but the important thing is before you take any action, you got to have the professionals involved. Now let's discuss how you keep the Mauritian residency clean. To keep it clean, you got to understand the concept of layering, right? I've discussed a lot of layering combinations. Now a classic one, the rookie, the starter layering option is, well, you have no knowledge, you have no advanced options. So what you do is typically get a Caribbean or a Vanuatu, and then you deep dive into layering. But in this video, we're trying to keep this clean. We're trying to keep this 100% African, and there is a hidden gem, an African nation which has some extraordinary advantages which are not only going to potentially going to help you in EU, right, strike some advantage there, but it's also going to help you unlock that Mercosur or Latin advantages, right, including a language waiver, potential language waiver. If you want to learn more about how that option unlocks all of those things, and if you haven't checked out that video, check this one out, right, return and check this one out. This has wealth of information on how you unlock important benefits. But because this video is about Mauritius, I want to stick to the topic. So you strike this nationality, and you might ask, what is this nationality? You keep talking about it, but it's very simple. Go decode it. The nationality is a CPLP country. The nationality is an ECOWAS country. What else do you want, right? So it has those two classifications. There are hardly any countries in the world that have that classification. So once you strike this nationality, and yes, we directly interface or liaison with the officials, it is a direct government program. It is not a CBI. So don't expect this to behave as if it's a CBI. Of course, it's by recommendation, it's case by case basis. And as I said, if you're really interested in striking a non-CBI, an exceptional citizenship that's super fast, that has some common sense due diligence that's in your favor, all legal or perfect, all following the right rules, you can always reach us and we can get you started. So in 30 days, you can strike this very vital African nationality. And again, there are limited spots. There's a specific reason why I mentioned this might not last for too long. So for the ones who really need or who have been waiting for this option, this is the time to strike it and get it and finish it off. And once you have this, let's say you're thinking of getting additional African options. So what do you do with this nationality, right? It's not possible always to go live or strike a plan B in your nationality country. It could be a plan C for other reasons, but legal reasons. But here we're talking about striking a beautiful, safe plan B. Maybe it's on a plan C that takes you to that eventual goal of getting another nationality here. But before we get there, you can pair the Mauritian residency on that nationality and have an African solid, powerful option where not only your citizenship is from Africa, you have ECOWAS, which is complete mobility across Africa, but then you're also tagging or pairing your Mauritius option on top of this. So when you're in Africa, you're in a beautiful country, you're on an African passport, you're completely disconnected from the Western craziness, and you can be left alone. Now make sure you're subscribed to the channel, because I'll be continuously reporting on several aspects of this program. The moment is about to get closed. You'll hear from me firsthand, so make sure you're subscribed. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and catch you in the next one.